What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Jay's Life Out Loud. I am here with
Tiffany.
this is my fiance. So I told you guys I was gonna do an interview. So I pulled her into the channel. We're gonna do a little Q&A. So yeah, this is my fiance Tiffany, as she said. We have a wedding date of July 25th. So we were supposed to get married in Vegas, but due to COVID and everything that's going on, we found it'd be safer just to do it here at the house with just family. Um, you don't want to die traveling out of town, going to Vegas just to get married. Well, not just to get married, but to get married. What's your thoughts on that?
You pretty much said it.
Okay.
Our parents
So,
traveling and stuff. So
right. Um, so I guess we could talk about how we met.
Go ahead.
We went to high school together. So in high school, it wasn't like we hung out or, um, you know, actually talked or nothing like that. It was more like, in passing, hey, Tiff, hey, Paul, this is Nat. I just gave you my government name. Y'all didn't need to know all that. Um, but, so what did you think on the, first of all, I'm going to let y'all know. She was in my DM. I'm gonna put that out there.
It wasn't like that. I wasn't in his DM like that.
Okay, explain it again how you was in my DM.
Okay, I can't remember. It's like you made this post, and I was just kind of like, why would he post that? He don't need to do all that. So I just sent him a DM like, okay, this is Tiffany from high school. You seem like you're cool. I can relate to what you be saying in some of your videos. If you ever want to hang out as friends, whatever, we could do that. And it was like really on a friends thing. I wasn't thinking anything past that, even though if you ask him, he gonna say that he thought it was something more to it. But honestly, on my end, I didn't at first. That wasn't my intent on why I sent it.
Okay, so how was what was you thinking on the first date?
You mean beforehand or when we actually got to the first
Both.
time? I mean, I really wasn't thinking anything. I thought, like I said, thought you was cool or whatever. So just go meet up and hang out. I wasn't expecting anything out of it. Actually, I wasn't really expecting anything out of it other than, being cool, being friends or whatever. So it wasn't like I was expecting it to go where it's going now that we're getting married in July. But
So, in other words, when we went on the first date, that old black magic.
Here we go.
What was it?
No, it wasn't like that.
So what was it?
I don't know. It was just we was cool. We was talking, laughing. Both of us seemed like we was a little nervous at first. Or am I wrong?
I think you was a little bit more.
How you figure me?
I love because you kept hiding your face with the menu and cheesing and. My bag. I'm putting too much out there. My bag.
Oh, but you wasn't cheesing too though across the table. Yeah. Okay. So don't even play. See how they try to flip it like be on us, but yeah. Okay.
So after the first date, what was you thinking?
What you? Oh.
I mean, what was your impression after you? I mean, we stayed almost to the rest. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
So after we left, I walked her to the car, opened the door for her, and laid that kiss on you.
See, this is why I wanted to know what questions we was about to talk about ahead of time. Damn, you just putting it all out there.
I mean, it was an innocent kiss. It wasn't like
okay.
I picked you up in the arms and thunder and lightning hit and rose petals was thrown and it was a nice innocent kiss. Good night.
Okay.
So what were your thoughts on the way home after that first date?
I mean, the date went well. It was cool. I still wasn't thinking like, oh,
Dang,
we
so
gonna be in a relationship or
no,
nothing
I'm
like
not
that.
saying that, but you brushing up like, oh, bro, you wasn't all that. I wasn't
I
even
didn't
paying you no
say like,
mind. So what was it?
what you talking about? You called me when I was in the car driving on the way home. So we was still talking even though we was driving in the
Oh, so
car
you
going
saying you didn't
home.
really have a chance to think about it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Not like that.
So when did you say to yourself something's different about this guy or this man?
I really can't think of one like particular instance where I'm just like, okay, something is different. I mean, I guess just from the beginning, just us talking and seemed like we connected on a lot of levels, and it seemed like I already knew you, even though I mean we knew each other from high school, but we didn't know each other like that. So,
Right.
I mean, it's really kind of hard to explain. It just felt like we clicked. So,
Okay. So it didn't matter. It didn't bother you that you went to state and you was a state fan and I was
oh, don't be a
a
hater just
Wolverine.
because I am, an MSU alumni. Please, please.
Oh, blue.
Don't hate. Go green. Don't hate.
So what you after that first date, we hung out some more. Uh, at what point
We
was
weren't
it?
just hanging out. We were talking every
Yeah.
day, texting, all that. So,
What's that? Duo. You know,
oh, you
other
talking about
video
instead of
chat.
FaceTime? Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So give us a little bit more information. Give them a little bit more information on what transpired after the first date.
What you mean? A little bit more information?
I mean, like, I mean, like, we went out, we talked, and I think it was. Well, I know it was almost like you said. Like I knew you for a long
Right.
time, and I felt like most people when you go on a date, you got to get to know. You break them down. Getting the feel of them, and this is that. And with you, it was almost like I knew you.
Right.
You
That's how I felt
know,
too.
if I believed in reincarnation, I would say it felt like we was soulmates at one time.
Could be.
So what I mean, did it come a point where you was just like, he's the one?
Um, I guess I kind of already. It's hard to explain. I guess I wasn't trying to get ahead of myself. I mean, I felt like we was connected, and
Hmm.
and that we already knew each other. So I don't know. I wasn't trying to get ahead of myself, but I can't just say like, okay, at this particular moment, he
Babe,
the
you know what
one.
I'm saying.
Oh, don't
So,
do me like that.
um, so how long were we officially kicking it before I asked you to be my woman?
You about to put this on
Put it out
here?
there.
You said how long were we kicking it before
Yeah.
you
How
asked?
many dates did we go on?
We went out pretty much. Oh, shoot. You talking when you asked me?
Before I asked you, leading up to it, how many dates you think we went on?
Didn't we pretty much go out every day?
Yeah, babe. But I'm saying, like, was it 4 dates? How long were we talking before I asked you to be my woman?
It was 4 days.
So after how many days did you say I asked you to be my woman?
For
Okay, so after 4 days, this man is asking you, you know, I think this is the way I asked too, like, I wanna, and you was like, spit it out, say what you mean.
He
I
was on
think
the
you called
phone.
him. No, I think
No, you had called me. I was at Target.
no, but I
That's so
think we was
long.
texting at first, and then you was like, "What are
Yeah.
you trying to say?" And then you called me, like, just what are you trying to say? So when I asked you after
4 days.
4 days, what were you thinking?
I mean, it went through my head, okay, is this too soon and all of that, but I was feeling the connection. So yeah, that was all new for me. I never done that quick, so I was like,
And you
okay.
said what?
I said yes.
So you knew something.
I felt the connection. Yes.
Okay. I'm just we. I mean, we know, but for the people that's watching, they want they might
Like they
want to know.
crazy.
That's true, but that's beside the point. What would you say? So after 4 days of talking, I asked you to be my woman.
I don't know why it seemed longer than 4 days,
Yeah,
but
it did seem longer. It seemed like forever. Like we was like at least 6 months.
yeah, it seemed like a long time. I know it sounds funny when you say 4 days. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's not that long.
right. That's not even a full work week. Um, so at 4 days, I asked you to be my woman. How soon before I asked you to marry me? Was it
So,
4 months?
yeah, actually, yes. Since you're talking about them fours, you're right. It was.
So at 4 months,
Yeah.
I asked you uh, to marry me. Did you think I was crazy?
I thought we both was crazy. If you want me to be real,
Okay.
you was crazy for asking. I guess I was probably crazy for accepting, but like I said, it went through my mind. Like, okay, is this too soon? But I
Did
had to think about
you?
it.
Okay, with me, I know it was a feeling like there's no doubt in my mind that this is the one. Head over heels. Um, I did question myself. Are you sure? This is somebody that I was married for. Uh, my ex-wife, me and my ex-wife were together for 20 years. Married for I think it was 16. Um, 3 kids. Have been divorced for I think at the time maybe going on 5 years or something like that. So I don't know. Being out here dating, it wasn't all that it's cracked up to be. So I know those of you that's out there dating, you already know what the scene is like. So when I met you, it was a breath of fresh air. It was something different. It was like it was familiar. It was like I would say it was like home. Like I knew
Yeah, I can agree with that.
that's where my heart was supposed to be at.
And previously, just for background on me, I was married for 15 years with the person for 21 before we divorced. So,
And how many kids?
oh, do I have?
Yeah,
I have four.
all girls. So I got three. Two the two oldest kids are boys, and my youngest is a girl. So you knew I was going to ask you, didn't you?
Well, you kind of slipped up a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did.
No, I didn't know when you were going to ask, but you kind of slipped up and told me you were.
And
But I didn't know when.
we were there, but they weren't. So tell them how I proposed to you.
Well, I came over. It was just like I normally would do. Come over, we hang out, talk, watch TV, eat, whatever. And I mean, I didn't even pay attention at first, but it was a bear on the bed. And I love teddy bears, but I didn't pay attention that was there. I don't remember. Well, you said something to me to get me to notice that the bear was there or whatever.
Right.
And that's how that kind of went. But at that point, I still didn't.
Get what was going on.
No, not at all.
So then when you grabbed it, when you had the bear in your hand,
You told me to push the bear, and I was just looking at you like it was
so
crazy.
when you squeezed the bear, what happened?
It had our song playing, "Grateful" by Mahalia. I love that song, and your voice was on it, and
And the voice said, "What?"
I'm getting to that part. You asked me to marry you.
And then after the what? Okay, y'all. This is what happened.
Well, you know what you.
When I gave her the bear, you squeeze the bear, and it's a bear that you can order, and there's a box on the inside. You can record any message you want to on this bear. It has to be a short message. And then once you record it, you can put it back inside the bear and zip or push the Velcro back together. So when you squeeze it, it plays your message. So the message was something like,
You said it. You're supposed to remember what it said.
it's been a while.
See, I should be really upset that he don't even remember what he put on the bear. But I think it was something like, Tiffany, wait a minute, how did it go? I waited a lifetime to find a woman like you. I want to ask you, would you be my wife or something like that?
What's going on, y'all? I had to pause the video so I could get the bear so we really know what the bear said. So, here y'all go. Tiffany, I've waited a lifetime to find a woman like you. And I would like to ask you to be my wife. Tiffany, will you marry me? So now we know what the bear said. So after I got on one knee.
No. That's
wait a
not.
minute, listen.
That's not how that went.
Wait a minute. After I gave her the bear, then I got on one knee.
No.
What'd I do then?
After you gave me the bear, you was like, basically, was I gonna answer the question? I said, now you have to.
Oh yeah,
I
know. After I played the bear, I think I was on one knee at the time with the ring, and you just sat there for a minute or whatever. And you was like, okay, now you got to ask me, and I was like,
yeah,
the bear just. You was like, no. I want to hear it out your mouth.
Mm-hmm. You right.
And at that moment when she said, I got to hear it out your mouth, I knew that was my wife. Come on now, what? Who says that but a wife? So it was no doubt. So I would say it's been a blessing. So I'm not gonna say so.
He said so far. You already putting it out there.
That's not the way I meant it. It's been a blessing. Mm-hmm. It has, truly. She's a wonderful woman, an awesome mother, and I wouldn't trade her for the world.
Oh, you see how he tried to clean it up real quick. I'm so far.
So, with that said, we're not gonna put everything out there tonight.
What you mean tonight?
So this be part one of Tiffany and Paul. Just telling you guys how we met, where we are now, and then we'll probably come back and do some. I think the next time we come back, it will be more of relationship talk. Not as far as our relationship, but just about relationships and things that, pertain to being in a relationship, or what if you're out here dating, or what you have to put into relationship to make it work.
See, I thought this was just gonna be my first little debut, and I was
No,
done. See, this is new for me, y'all. I'm not used to being on
ride or die,
camera and all that.
ride or
So
die.
this is definitely was out of my comfort zone at first, but all right, I guess
So,
since he put it out there.
once again, thank y'all for watching. If you could please like and subscribe, or you can hit the notification button. That way, the next time a video comes up, you'll be notified and you can watch that. Anything you want to say? With that said, until the next time, I'll holla. Got the little button over here. I forgot.